Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Chop Talk. I have a very special guest on the line calling in from Kansas, the head coach from Kansas Wesleyan University, Mr. Josh Molino. What's
That's
going on,
me.
man? How are you?
Good, man. Just got home from practice, and it's a big day for a lot of the people at Kansas. KU's in the national championship game against Carolina. So,
It's unbelievable.
yeah, no, it's exciting definitely for them. I mean, Kansas is a basketball state.
Dude, how did you end up in Kansas in the first place?
Well, I made a lot of bad decisions. So, yeah. No, I after being in Michigan from 2011 to 2016, I met a lot of great people, and I kind of got to experience what it would be like, being raised there and seeing some of these family friends and you, Zach, Alex, and Big Hoffa and some of these other
Oh, what a
people.
hoot, man. What a hoot.
So,
All things good must
um,
come to an end.
yeah, yeah. So, being there for about 5 years was great. I really honed in on my craft and got to learn from one of the best and my father at what he does. And so it was time to kind of get out of there and explore. And I took a job in beginning of 2017 as the director of junior tennis at one of our health clubs out here. And it's just been
Celine?
great. Yeah, it's just been great. I worked for the club for a while, and then the university came to me and said, we'd love to have you here. We're okay with you splitting your time half and half. And so, man,
That's
I'm in year 4, and it's just crazy.
that's unbelievable, dude. Your first year, you
Yeah.
took them to third place, right?
I did. Did you do some
Yeah.
background on me?
Yeah. Oh, did I ever?
Yeah.
Did I
So,
ever? Your first year, 2019, you took them to third place, and since then you have him. You got them a national rank, right?
well, so yeah, kind of. So in that first year, I inherited a good team, and we had our best finish in school history. We beat a team that we were previously 0-59 against.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
So
beat
that was,
the 1 in 4 million, the
yeah,
Thanos, baby,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Thanos.
So we gave him the snap. And we did have some nationally ranked players. Then we had the COVID year, which obviously was really tough for all spring sports, especially for us. So the kids, we had just traveled to a spring break trip down to Dallas. I took
Yeah.
them to a Mavericks game. We did a Six Flags over Texas. It's a really fun
Wow. The
joint.
whole squad.
The whole squad. And then
Wow.
right when we got back, we got the call that the spring was canceled.
Oh,
And so last year we had a full season. It was a really rough season on the men's side,
mm.
but it was a challenge. I know everybody's gone through some COVID challenges, and finally we're back to normal now. So we're in the middle of year 4 for me, and I've got a great group of young American guys, and
Yeah. Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
building.
Yeah. Absolutely. So let me ask you something, dude. What was going through your head, last Sunday, March 27th, when you beat Sterling College?
So we swept 3 in a row in our
Yeah.
conference. We're in the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference. And it was good. It was actually on my birthday. So
Oh, the best
yes,
birthday present. The
March
boys pulled
26th.
it
So
together.
we had a really fun spring break. We went down to Orlando. We played a couple teams. We actually played a team from Michigan, Cornerstone. It's an NAIA school. And so it was great. I mean, we've been feeling really good. We've got a big match on Thursday, and like I told the guys, this is an opportunity for us to build going forward. When I was in Michigan, and you were with us all the time at
Oh,
Country Day, we did really well.
oh, that's huge. That's huge.
Yes.
So with some weapons in your arsenal, this Daniel Harkin or Harkin and Alex Scher, how do you see yourself? How do you see your season going, man? You got some monsters on the court.
Yeah, I think so. Harkin's a beast. Actually, you missed out on Bryce Ware, who is
Mm.
he's our number 2 guy. He's a great kid from Texas. And Alex is a state champion from Kansas. So we got a bunch of Americans, and in today's college landscape, the American player is it's very rare. And so next
That
year I'll
is
actually
rare.
have
That is rare.
30 kids on the team will all be American.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys need to come out in the Captain American outfit.
Yeah, we got to be a little bit better, but we're working towards that championship.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge. That's huge. It seems like since you got there, you've really turned the team around, man. What was the turning point in your opinion? What made the team like turn into what they are today? What was the difference between from what before you got there to when you did?
Yeah,
What
so
did
I
you do?
think culture is the most important thing for any sport and any coach. Establishing a really good culture of building them on the court but off the court, because we all know it's less than 1% of a college athlete goes on to a professional career in sports. And so
Oh,
I think that,
absolutely.
yeah, so the most important thing is getting them to understand that um, you know the teamwork and the professional skills with time management, those are really important. And when they build those and they get confident there, they're more likely to go on and be successful in their next stage of life, which is their job. And
Oh,
so,
absolutely. Do you have anybody on your roster that you really see, you know, going the extra mile, going all the way?
as a professional tennis player,
Yeah.
no, Mitch, put down the bourbon.
Uh,
So, no, we
uh,
know, now I've got a kid who last year, he was my captain. He's a great guy, and he got a job in the ICU at the hospital downtown Salina. So, that to me is more exciting. Obviously, I'd love a Jack Murray or a John
yeah.
Mullane.
When's the last time we talked to Jack?
A couple of days ago, I talked to Jackie Boy. He's working for Armand, at Wesson in Pontiac. So, but
Awesome.
those guys are rare. Usually, they're playing a Power Five Division One. We're NAIA, so we're smaller, we're private, and it's more about the education.
No, yeah, yeah, yeah. I read into your school, man. It's 135 years old, and what an incredible school to go
Ow!
to.
Sorry. What are you
He is a
doing?
coyote, this
Look
guy.
at him.
He is a
No, he just bit
coyote.
me. Um, yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. So, as a coach, what would you say, what skills would you need to develop into a good player?
Um, Man, there's a lot of things. I think the number one thing is coachability,
Mm.
and so how do they respond to coaching, and what are their goals? I think that's the most important thing is, are your goals individual, focused, or are you team based? A team based player is going to go a long way because they're going to be flexible. They're going to be willing to learn. An individual based accolades, they're just kind of focused on themselves. So it's a lot harder to develop them because it's just about them. So
Be a
yeah, I
team-
mean, you'd like to think that, but they're young, they're 18. So hopefully by the time they're juniors and seniors, we can convince them that there's more to what they are. And a lot of times we talk about how blessed these kids are. You and I were both blessed with good health and good family and
Oh,
friends.
the luckiest.
And so these kids are private school kids that I mean, we talked a little bit about a few weeks ago about the war going over there in Ukraine, and
Oh,
I said all you guys that are 18, you would be in fatigues and have weapons, and who knows what would happen. So
oh,
for me for
it'd be
me to ask you,
horrifying.
yeah, for me to ask you to bring the juice to practice, I think it's I think it's a little bit of a joke, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Absolutely. So let me ask you this. What are some challenges as a head coach? Being the head coach of a university, what are some major challenges that you faced since being there?
you see Yodi?
Do I ever? What a handsome boy.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Um,
Darcy's outside. I have no idea where he's at.
So there's a lot of challenges. I think number one, obviously, we want to graduate everybody. You want to keep them eligible, and you want to develop them as individuals, and so that they leave the university better than when they came.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
I think that right now we're going through some challenges with our team because we've got a larger team. So having guys understand that just because they're not in the starting lineup doesn't mean that they're not an important player or important person at the university.
Everybody, yeah, it's a machine, man. Everybody's a piece of the gear, baby.
Yeah. And some people like, are more important off the court for the cheering and the support. It's a lot easier when I'm playing and you and Alex are going berserk for me when I'm playing by myself.
Oh, absolutely.
It makes a huge difference for the team's success.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So, how did the love of tennis start for you, man? ever since I've ever known you, man, you've had a tennis racket in your hand. You've been
The
Mr.
inside of my
Tennis.
the inside of my car smelled like a tennis ball.
Uh,
um, I obviously come from a tennis background and a pedigree, and
sure.
there was a period of time where I really hated it, and I don't know if it was because I hated my father, or if because I hated the
Me and
sport.
landscaping. I hate
Yeah,
it.
yeah, hated it. So, but man, after college and I graduated, I moved back to Michigan. I really, um, I just joined a great culture at the club, and there was such a great group of kids, and it got me super excited, for the future of coaching for me.
I was
And
gonna
it
say,
just,
so is that why you became a coach? Why did you become a coach? What's your answer to that?
well, I think, part of it is it came pretty natural for me to kind of lead, and so, um, and then being able to pass on the love of the sport, and help some kids where like I had a great base, but my coaches, my mom was awesome, and then I had Carlos Ocampo, who was a Colombian sensation,
Oh, he's an
and those
animal.
those people were good to me because they helped us out like with a single parent, and not being able to afford a lot of private lessons. They
Sure.
gave me a lot of life skills going forward, and so I like to kind of pay that back now to the kids I'm working with.
Yeah, yeah. Pay it forward as you will.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So wasn't your dad on the pro circuit for a second?
The great Armand.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
great Armand.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he was a baller in his own right. He played college tennis. He played at Wake Forest, and then he was on the tour for a little bit. I would say he's a top 300 player in his right. In his mind, and then he's been one of the most successful junior coaches, in the United States over the past probably 40 years.
dude,
So
honestly, I can attest to that because there's a few kids that come in to the barber shop that I work at that play tennis. And when I hey, do you know the name Armin, Molino? Of course I know Armin Molino.
yeah.
Everybody knows Armin Molino. Guy's an
You're
animal.
talking about who?
The name
Cooksey?
rings bells. This guy.
Were you talking about Cooksey?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he came in.
No, no, but I think you were telling me about Will Cooksey. He's from the
Yeah,
East Side.
Cooksey.
Yeah, yeah,
Cooksey. Yeah, that guy's dad is an animal.
yeah,
Greg.
yeah. That
Nice
kid.
guy, good family, good dudes. I got nothing bad to say about them. They're great guys.
No, the kid's an animal too. So he's playing at Michigan this year, I think.
Oh wow, he's playing in Michigan.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
cow. Yeah, I hear nothing but incredible things. Um, so I believe that is the 20-minute mark, dude. If you had to go, we can, you can scram.
Mhm.
I got what I
All right,
wanted to.
what else? What else you got? What's the big news of Alex leading?
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? I hate to be the one to spill the beans, man. I hate to when's the last time you talked to him?
I don't know. He texted me, I think, for my birthday.
Hmm. He complains that you don't text him anymore.
No, I mean, I'm busy. I'm a busy
Dude, you're
guy.
busy. A head coach, Kansas
Well, I
Wesleyan
mean,
University.
I love you guys. I miss you guys, but he'll I need to be a little bit more active. But during the season, man, it's just
Oh,
crazy with text
I
and
bet. I bet. I
yeah.
bet.
Hey,
Let me go see if I can get Archie up here. Give me 1 second.
all right.
Give me 1 second. See if I can get Archie.
What happened?
I don't know. He's being camera shy.
That's all right.
You might see him when he
So
walks
so
around.
tell me what's going on with the podcast. So are you full time with that? Are you still cutting or
So,
what?
the podcast. I like to do an episode like every Sunday.
Mm,
Dude, I just the whole podcast thing kind of came to fruition for me when I got invited to a podcast, and I found that it was like powerful, bro.
right.
The microphone is a powerful instrument, man, and I felt like pretty natural behind it.
Yep.
And all the years of people telling me that I'm kind of a funny dude. Alex told me that I could talk to a tree in a rock and make a
Yep.
conversation. And so I kind of decided, I was like, dude, I'm gonna start a fucking podcast.
Right.
Speaking of which, how's the audio?
The audio is good. I mean, I'm in these guys, but it's good.
Okay. Yeah, man. I really, the end game would be to quit my job and do this for a living. To be honest
Of
with you.
course. So, is there a theme behind what you're doing, or it's just kind of like randomly picking from people and guests?
Really, where it sits right now, it's more like subjects that I want to talk about. People that I want to interview that have what's the word I'm looking for? That have a background in the subject that I want to talk about.
Right.
And so, like for you, for example, I was thinking like, who else can I interview that I can get a hold of that is, has a cool job, has a cool background.
Right.
I said, Josh Molino would be the guy, the head coach of Kansas, Wesleyan University.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What an opportunity. So I couldn't miss it.
Yeah, no, hopefully I've got some good things coming. Liz, my girlfriend, she's the director of this new facility we got downtown. It's 12 courts. It's being built.
Is that John Cena next to you?
Yeah, no, it's enormous.
Nikki.
So here, you want to talk to Nick for a little bit?
Yeah, of course I do.
Here.
Nikki.
Now the podcast can really begin.
What's going on, player partner?
What's going on, player pimp?
How are you, man?
Just vibing, seeing Yachty over here and Liz.
Yeah. What's the almighty Nicky been up to, dude? What have you been up to except chewing iron still, it looks like. I mean, John Cena better watch out.
No, Josh taught me everything I know about the weights.
Oh,
but no, I'm just getting ready to make my move to the mitten. Super.
From where?
From Colorado. Denver,
Colorado. Oh, you're still on Colorado? Okay.
8 years, yeah.
8 years out in Colorado.
Yeah.
What's next? You're coming to Michigan, baby. You're taking over the state. I love it.
Time for Michigan. I feel like Michigan's weed industry is about to just take off in the next 3 to 5 years.
It's been. So that was my next question. Out there, that was what you were doing, right? You were fooling around with the cannabis industry, right?
Yeah, I've been growing the last 9 years.
How is your product?
Product is good. I mean, you're trying to manipulate a living organism, so you're gonna always have, a bad crop here and there. But,
did you ever study the subject, or did you just throw a fucking seed in the dirt kind of thing?
No, it was a little bit of learn as you go, but you have mentors along the way, just help you get through and pretty much start giving you a little bit of a guideline and template of what to follow. And then
absolutely, dude. So what really brought you out to Colorado in the first place? Like I guess, let me ask you this first. Where were you before Colorado?
Just like a little, pretty much just like a low level, cannabis enthusiast that wants to kind of, that just is a smoker and kind of has like a little bit of a dream for more than just, breaking down a little ounce or something,
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, no, I guess what I meant for that question was, what state were you in before you moved out to Colorado? Where were you?
Oh, I was in South Florida, in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay. Still in Florida?
Yeah.
Is your mom and everybody still out there?
Yeah, everybody's down in the Keys.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Not too bad of a life.
Oh, God.
But I'm excited for the Michigan vibes, though.
Oh, dude, Michigan is where it's at, man. You have a place. You got a plan. You got a plan when you get here. You got a place to rest your head, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking definitely in some of the, probably in like Warren or Royal Oak or Ferndale. I need a house ASAP.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more with you.
I know I need to go there to be able to have the business going and everything. So
Can't do that here. Can't do that here. But yeah, dude, you gotta fucking you gotta look towards, like you said, like Ferndale, Royal Oak.
So it's gonna be Royal Oak or nothing.
No, of course not. There's a million spots.
He said something about your fake mocha coffee.
No, it's just water. It's water.
He says it's water.
It's fucking gasoline.
Yeah, jet fuel, daddy.
It's Tito's.
Yeah, getting sippies.
So do you lift out there or what?
Say that again.
Do you lift weights out there or what?
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah, actually, it's funny you say that, man. Actually, I hired a personal trainer. I work out like 4 days a week, down like 20 pounds.
Josh, you said you hired a trainer. I got you. I'll be your trainer when I get you.
Yeah, hey, dude. When you fucking dude, when you land in Michigan, holler at me, bro. We'll link instantaneously.
Absolutely. I know. Are you cutting at all or no?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Oh, is it ever, dude? That's like
I go to you whether you were cutting up at a house or a barber shop.
oh my, cutting up at a house. Oh God. Have you ever heard of like My Fitness Pal?
Yeah, of course. It's to count your macros.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I didn't. We're not that deep into it. The macro gig, I don't really understand that too well. But I'm at like a 2,300 cal def.
So that's what your macros are, is the amount of calories it is, based on if you're trying to lose weight, stay the same, or gain, muscle tissue.
Right.
So, if you're at 2,300, that's probably what's your goal, to lose weight, I'm assuming.
Yeah, just to drop the belly.
It's putting you at 2,300 to be at like a small deficit type of thing to obviously more calories out before, less calories in before more calories.
Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, my goal is to be walking around. So when I was doing jujitsu, dude, I was I don't know, used to do jujitsu for a couple of years, and I just kept like fucking injuring my shoulder. So I just kind of fell back. I'm like, dude, I'm getting fucking 30 years old. I'm not trying to walk around with a fucking busted wing my entire life. So I just kind of fell back and started weight training after that. But dude, when I was doing jujitsu, 5 days a week for like 2-3 years, I was walking around like 185, no belly, looking slick. That's where I'm trying to be like right now. Like I weighed myself this morning or like maybe this afternoon. I was like 196, 195. Trying to get back to like 185.
Nice. Where do you go? Crunch Fitness or LA Fitness or what?
Planet. Just Planet.
Planet Fitness? Oh.
Yeah. I know it's super vanilla, but it's directly across the street. It's got everything you need.
Well, when I get there, I'm gonna tune you up nicely.
Let's do it.
I mean, I've been training for.
You've been training since I've met you, bro.
Yeah, forever.
Are you saucy? Do you sauce?
No, there's no need for sauce. He asked if I'm saucing, Jay. Josh says, of course I am. I'm about to have meatballs and marinara sauce. I don't need any fucking juice.
Well, that's good. That's good.
If I was on, no, that shit is, I mean, that shit's nice. It's just not everything, but until you can lock in a diet and a good training program, there's really
that's the hardest thing for me, man, is diet.
There's no reason to even take PEDs. If you can like do the normal stuff, you can look great natural.
Oh, absolutely. Have you ever done any physique competitions?
No, I've never done anything. I mean, I've taken gear back in the day, but.
Oh, of course. Yeah. When you're young, you're hot.
Yeah, you don't know what you're doing. You're just shooting whatever.
When are you planning on coming down, dude? Or coming up?
I'm gonna be there probably in the next month or so.
Really?
Yeah, I know. But I got this house that I was living at up for sale, and once that's done, I'm out of there.
Are you just gonna crash an Armin's pad for a grip for a minute?
I'm gonna be at my dad's place until like my house, like till I find my place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Until I get my house, yeah.
You have a job?
Yeah, I grow weed.
Well, I mean, you can't grow weed in Armin's apartment or condo.
What'd you say? You ever drive by the lake house?
Oh yeah, I do. I miss it. I do. Yeah, I drove by
Says
the
he
lake
does,
house
he
a couple days
misses
ago.
it. Said a couple of days ago. No, I'm gonna be with Dr. Armand until I get my place and then set up shop. And I'll probably do like maybe a little fitness with like people like you, like just people I know. But
Yeah, dude,
I want
for
to
an extra
pursue the
side
real
hustle,
estate.
I don't think I think that'd be a great idea. I mean,
Yeah, I want to pursue the real estate out there though.
real estate's huge.
Real estate's going crazy in Michigan. So
Oh, it's unbelievable. So that I guess that's my next question is when I said you have a job, sure, growing weed is absolutely a job, but when you move here, do you have your realtor's license?
not at the moment, no.
No. Okay, that's something
But I've done some little stuff in Colorado already. So
like just like buy and flip.
buying, flip, we've done some like lease option stuff, just being able to like, okay, find people with the money to
Right.
be able to then find the deals and make money off like that in that way.
So when you get to Michigan, what's the move? Like you said, you're just gonna
Oh, we're gonna be a caregiver at the house, and then I'm gonna probably do some real estate stuff.
you talk to Armin about that? He's straight. He's cool with that.
Oh my God, this guy loves it. He doesn't care.
Oh, well, of course he loves it. I remember Armin would get down for sure, but I just didn't see him
He's
for.
comfortable with anything that is gonna make
I'm
you.
sure he's
make you
excited
some
to
money.
get his baby boy back in the nest.
We'll see. Yeah, I'm sure he is.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
Yeah. Once I have my place, though, I'll be chilling.
Oh, dude,
Then I'm
once you
gonna
get
be-
your own place, you walk around, you pull the cock out. It's awesome when you have your own spot.
and
Great.
just find some little bunnies out there.
Find some fucking little mutts running around. Dude, no problem. I'll take you to Uptown. Tell Josh to go to Uptown. He knows
Wait,
all about
how old are you right now?
30.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So all the girls that you know are like, God, I'm only 1 year older than you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm fucking 50.
Yeah.
The trenches I've been through, it's like ridiculous. Unbelievable trials and tribulations of just life.
Yeah, man. Life gets fucking real when you get past 20.
Some people just end up having a tougher path than others, and it's just.
Dude, I consider us pretty fucking lucky, man.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm with that.
Dude, I'll tell you this much. I didn't find myself ever becoming a barber until it happened. But I tell you what, it's definitely a blessing, dude. Like the road to barb, dude, so many people are like, well, not so many people, but I've had numerous amount of people are like, dude, how'd you become a barber? How did this whole thing happen?
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty crazy story, man. Like I used to dig holes and plant trees for a living. Hated it. I fucking hated it, dude. I lived with my dad. We'd argue on the couch about job site shit. That was just fucking miserable. And so, dude, one day I woke up and I was like, yo, I'm not coming in. He's like getting his boots on. He's like already angry about who knows what. He's already angry. He's like, what do you mean you're not coming in? I said, yo, I quit, man. I'm out of here. And dude, like, it's pretty fair the way he played it though. He was like, cool. At the time my parents were well, no, they were divorced, so I guess I can't say that. But basically what he said to me was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. We don't really need you. You're horrible at your job, and we don't really, we only kept you on because you needed the job. He pretty much
Not surprised. That's what a parent's response would have been.
Yeah. And he was like,
not at all.
Yeah, he was like, here's the deal. I'll give you 2 months to figure it out. You're not going to McDonald's. You're not going to CVS. You're going to get a career. And so, my mom on the other side cuts hair, right? She's cut hair forever. And my brother Alex calls me up one day and he's like, yo, let's go get haircuts. I'm like, nah, I don't have money, mom will cut my hair, yada, yada. And he's like, well, mom sucks at cutting hair and you look like an idiot. So, let's just go.
Call back later. Call back tomorrow.
So he picks me up. We're at this barber shop and he says to me, he goes, dude, you should become a barber. You should become a barber. And, like I said, I had nothing really going on. The time was the clock was ticking. Pressure was on. And dude, 2 weeks later, I'm enrolled in barber college, and now I'm a fucking barber. Pretty wild how it worked out.
Did you ever think about owning your own barbershop, or you always
Yeah, dude. So that was actually the plan. Until COVID hit, dude. I had a bunch of money saved up, was gonna do the damn thing, and then COVID hit, and it kind of just ruined the opportunity for me. And so I kind of just at that time I moved out of my dad's house and just, you know, like I said, we were just fucking button heads, dude. And
Yeah, I don't think anybody can live with their parents
if you
after.
lived with Armin, or your parents, which you have, you know how it's like, you know, like the being like,
No, Josh wanted to stone cold stunner Armand.
Oh, of course he did. Of course he did.
I think he did. He might have done the rock bottom on him with like how the rock did.
Yeah, dude. You know how living with a parent is. It's you know, I took all that money. We had like 10 grand in cash saved up, and you know, I said I started looking for like realtors. I just put it out on Facebook, looking for a place to live, yada 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 yada. Some lady in my neighborhood reached out to me and said, "Hey, I'm a local realtor. What's going on?" And so we linked up. She showed me a condo that was at the very front end of my dad's neighborhood. I said, "It sounds great. I'll move in." It turned out to be the worst fucking move of my entire life. And
with the lady or whatever.
Yeah. No, with my girlfriend, that was great. But the neighbor, dude, the neighbor and the landlord, it was like a movie scene, how dramatic it was at all times.
Oh my God. So living with Armand was great.
Oh, dude, I bet.
He was the best roommate ever. It was clean. He was cleaning everything. I take a shower. He's already got my boxers in the wash. I said, "Hey,
That's
Matilda,
great.
get my fucking socks out."
Oh, it's great. That's great. Yeah, man, I'm excited to see Nikki, man. When do you have any plans to come up?
Yeah, I'm trying to get up. Liz and I are gonna come for July 4th, and we're gonna go to the Tigers game. You can meet her.
Yeah, I'd love to. That'd be awesome. What do you guys have tickets already bought, or what's the deal?
No, I'm just talking. I'm solidifying things with Armand. But I'm bringing some kids up to train with Jack and playing camp, and then we're just gonna go have fun. I'm gonna take Liz around, and you know, what's up with Ace? Do you talk to him or no?
Dude, I haven't spoken to Ace in, like, honestly, man, like
since I left,
a year or two. Seriously, I haven't.
In 2016.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever happened with that?
I have no idea.
Why does nobody know?
Who knows? Who knows? I know that he's getting married.
Yeah.
He's getting married. He moved in, bought a house with a gal. He's got a dog, maybe two.
Fipke doesn't like his child. He just takes pictures of him.
Yeah. Fipke only had a baby so he could take pictures.
Not taking pictures of it. Come on, Zach.
That's unbelievable, this guy.
Jesus. Grow up.
Yeah, dude. He only had a wedding.
Wait, tell me about Zach Levy.
Huh?
Tell me about Zach Levy. What's he doing?
Zach Levy is doing great. He's got 2 kids.
Yeah.
Jesse.
Are they living in West Bloomfield?
Yeah. I believe it's West. Yeah, it is West Bloomfield. Yeah.
Off Orchard Lake.
Say that again.
Off where? Orchard Lake.
Yeah. He's looking to buy a new place.
And what's his job? What's he doing?
He does logistics. He
so he's still into that.
Oh yeah. He's like the fucking top dog at it at his place. It's pretty wild, dude.
Logistics, ZL.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't kind of think about opening up his own joint at this point.
Right.
He's the Jeff Bezos of West Bloomfield. This guy.
Oh my God, he wishes.
It's unbelievable. Just bought a brand new truck the other day. It's gorgeous.
And is Alex taking over Levy Landscaping?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's for sure being groomed for that.
Because he looks good. He's all lean. I saw how skinny he is.
Oh, he looks great. Yeah. I would assume he eats, or he's probably too busy to eat.
No, he's not eating. Yeah, he's eating
dirt and leaves. Give me the mulch. Give me all the mulch.
Honey, I didn't shower this morning.
Oh, God. Yeah, man. He's definitely being groomed to take over, man. And honestly, dude, I've been kind of thinking about getting out of the barbering world.
To go and do what?
Possibly going back to digging holes, dude.
Really?
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, you know, I just want a piece of the pie, dude. I want more.
Yeah, but here's my advice is it's not always, if you're really good at what you do, you're gonna make good money. It's not always at the end of the day how much money you're making. I mean, it's
something that makes you feel fulfilled at the end
it
of the day,
becomes,
too.
are you happy? I mean, are you happy with it?
It's gotta be your
So,
passion.
all right, here's the answer to that. And this is the truth, right? Am I happy? That's a hard answer to just bluntly answer.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I'll tell you what, dude. Sarah has some
Yeah.
Nikki.
I think
Nikki,
I think it'll be really fun for you guys to hang out when he gets up there. It'll be a total, Molino back in action.
Oh,
16
it'll
back
be
in
Molino
22.
2.0. We'll get Nikki
Yeah.
pumping in no time.
Yeah.
That'll be great.
So, anyways,
So-
all right. Hey, let's keep in touch way more than we have been.
Oh, dude, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree
Yeah.
more.
And especially when Nick's up there, I'll be way more involved. It'll be fun, and I think you guys are gonna have a great time.
Oh, I can't wait. I look forward to it. All right, brother. I'll talk to you.
Okay, man. See you
All
later.
right, hey, have a good one.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you.
Later.